Morning, everybody. My question for you today is, do you feel weary? Our verse is Isaiah 40, 30, and 31. Even youths shall faint and be weary, and young men shall fall exhausted. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. One of my favorite passages. And actually, that whole section of Isaiah 40, much of the whole chapter, I really, really enjoy. But have you been feeling tired and worn out? I know for me, I've been working on the speaker series a lot, and it takes a lot out of me working on that. A lot. And while obviously going to bed before 10 p.m., eating whole foods will help me recuperate physically. Often we are tired on more than just a physical level. We need God to give us strength and fill us up. To do this, we need to be spending time with God and in His Word. The best way I have found of doing this is to go on a personal retreat. I've been talking about these, time away with God, like I did Friday afternoon this last week. It's not always easy to get away. Last Thursday morning was, actually Friday morning, was cloudy, sprinkling a little bit. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to go up the mountain, that it was going to be pouring down raining. Then my bathroom faucet decided it didn't want to completely turn off, and I had to call a plumber. Clouds started to part come afternoon. The plumber wasn't available till the next morning anyway, and so I decided I was going. I knew that I really needed it. It only sprinkled on me a little bit in the car on the way up and stopped. I watched the clouds kind of go around me. It ended up being restful, restorative time, and I'm very glad I didn't miss it. What excuses are you using to stop you from one-on-one time with God? That can take many forms. It could be, oh, I'm just too busy to take that daily quiet time in the morning or spend more time. Maybe you could get up an extra 15 minutes early. Even the little things can have a profound difference on how your day goes. And I want to challenge you not to let those excuses stop you. Don't let anything stop you from spending time with God. Obviously, some things like broken water pipes or things like that may make things a little difficult on that score, but as far as you are able, do not let anything stop you. Now, I also wanted to mention that the encore of Becoming God's Temple 2.0 is going on right now. In fact, this is the last day. You can now sign up and watch any of the interviews for free. Go to becominggodstemple.com and jump in. You can also purchase lifetime access if you need more time. Now, our recipe for today is coconut kombucha smoothie. Now, I've started out, I'm using a magic bowl. You can use a blender. I just do this for convenience and ease of cleaning up. So I have about a half a cup, give or take, of unsweetened organic coconut milk. And then I'm going to add a cup of kombucha to this. Now, I'm using some kombucha that my mom has made, not store-bought. This particular batch is apricot stevia. And I basically had about a cup left in there, so I'm just putting that in. Rinse that out. And then we're putting a quarter of an avocado, organic, of course. And since I'm just doing a quarter, I'm cutting off part of this and leaving the other and sealing it up in a jar. Try to keep the air off of it as much as possible. And slice that and pull it out of the rind here. I like to, if at all possible, have avocado in my protein drink because it helps it have substance. I mean, it's not as thin. You've got all those nice healthy fats. And it just plain tastes better that way than it does without. Okay, so we've got the avocado in there, and then I'm putting a quarter of a cup of organic coconut shredded. This is actually the dregs of a bag of big flake coconut, unsweetened. And you can use small flake. It doesn't really matter since you're blending this up. And then about a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. And you can adjust the cinnamon based on your preferences. I like cinnamon, but not to excess. So I don't usually use massive amounts of it. Because with any spices, my body just has a threshold. And some spices, it's very low threshold. Make sure that coconut got blended in there good. And the avocado got blended up. Pretty good. So it's pale green, very pale green from the avocado, but mostly white from all the coconut. Which is good. And of course, what flavor your kombucha is, how strong it is going to affect the flavor you end up with this. And that is all there is to that particular recipe. I will post that in the comment feed. Next week, I'm actually going to be traveling, so I'm going to pre-record our Facebook Live, so it won't really be live, but it will be posted on Facebook at our usual time. And we will have another recipe for a smoothie. Planning on at least finishing out the month here doing smoothies. Nice thing to keep you cool in the summertime. And obviously another scripture verse. So I will have that all ready for you to watch next week. We'll see you at least on video next week on Tuesday. And the following week, we'll be back to our usual live format. So see you later.